The year was 1924. France hosted the very first Winter Olympics. America was in the middle of Prohibition, and I set the world record for fastest cheeseburger ever eaten and then pooped. And I set the world record for the fattest man on earth. And I performed the very first successful LASIK surgery on a 3 billion-year-old dinosaur. Its corpse. And I invented the very first AI-controlled robot vacuum cleaner. All that and more as I pour, nose, taste, and score the third release of Old Forester 1924. Friggin' America. AI robot vacuums actually aren't that complicated. Once you know the ins and outs of ones and zeros and data and like motherboards and circuitry. In 1924, Owsley Brown took barrels of whiskey with different mash bills to a warehouse on Howard Street in Louisville, Kentucky, and bottled them as Old Forester. This 10-year-old expression honors the 100th anniversary of this occasion. If your math skills aren't mathing correctly and you're like 100th anniversary, it's 2026, 1924, it's because this was originally released in 2024, making this its third iteration, if iteration is a word. I think it probably is. 24, 2025, 2026. And I could keep going, but I don't want to show off. The whiskey is distilled by us only, and we are responsible for its richness and fine quality. Its elegant flavor is solely due to original fineness developed with care. There's nothing better in the market. Friggin' George Garvin Brown, founder. That, true now, but in 1924, they sourced barrels from different areas and then put them together and bottled them as Old Forester. They had to source some stuff. There was a lot of demand in the 20s for prescription medication, and that prescription medication was bourbon. And in order to fill those scripts, they needed to fill those barrels with other people's shits. They sourced it. They sourced it and bottled it. Because of the sourced whiskey different mash bill story, they used a different mash bill for 1924. It is the old Early Times Bottled and Bond mash bill that they used for Early Times Bottled and Bond before they sold Early Times Bottled and Bond to Sazerac for Sazerac to completely destroy. This 10-year bourbon is 79 corn, 11% rye, and 10% malted barley. When we check ADHDscoreboard.com, we see that I did review and score 1924 back in 2024. The first release, I gave it a score of 8, which is great. The 2025 release came out, and apparently I didn't score it. Idiot, friggin' stupid idiot. What was I thinking? Huge shout out to Paul for putting together ADHDscoreboard.com. Paul, thank you so much. Ding, friggin' Paul. Ooh. Golden and oak. It's like golden oakies. Golden raisins, rich, elegant oak, those real thick cocktail cherries, they're like $20 some a jar. The last time I saw them, which was like probably 3 years ago, so they're probably like $70 a jar now. The Luxardo cherries. Oh, yes. Old Forester 1924 is the latest release in the Old Forester Whiskey Row lineup, which includes other offerings like 1897, 1910, and 1920. The 1924 they said was going to be a staple on the shelf, but it looks like they're releasing it once per year at the very beginning of the calendar year. Last year I got a bottle in January, and this year, 2026, I picked up this bottle of 1924 for $106.99 at Costco. Just a few weeks ago, February of 2026. I wouldn't wait till we get to the depths of summer to try to find a bottle of 1924. They're gonna be pretty scarce by then. Now is the time to find a bottle, and you can find a pretty good deal on it if you find yourself in a Costco that carries them. Otherwise, MSRP is like 125 bucks. And I always forget how much I love this stuff. Oh, it smells so good. To be fair, this bottle got a lot better with air. The nose did anyway. It's opened up remarkably. It smells like a rich person's office. Like if you stumbled in to some rich person's office where they smoked cigars and had like a library of books that were there just for show, maybe not even for reading, but they were good books and they were just there, and you're like, damn, those are some books and sweet. And then they were like, do you like the smell of it in here? And you're like, absolutely, it smells great. This is kind of what that smells like. If smelling like alcohol during daylight hours wasn't so taboo, I'd totally wear this as a fragrance. Smells so good. All my guy friends would be like, you smell nice. Driving men's bowling league, crazy. The legs on it, beautiful. They're just sitting there, just running so slow like me. All right, let's put 1924 down the hatch to find out if the score of 8 from 2024 stands, or if this has improved or gotten worse by the third batch. Oh, I like that. Wha-bam! Wha-bam! Oh, that's good. I like that so much. Oh, it's doing the things to my jowls down here. It's like, it's making me salivate like a dog staring at a rotisserie chicken. I love 1924. Have I always loved 1924 as much as I do right this very second? I don't know. I don't think so, because, I mean, I have gone through 2 bottles in 2 years, realistically, and I would compare them, but it's not fair to compare a bottle with this much air. But I am liking this third batch of 1924 a lot. Second sip, more subtle. Second sip, a little thinner. Second sip, a little less wha-bam. Second sip, doing delicate tiptoe steps on the palate. There are some dark fruits here. The Luxardo cherries are there. However, the Luxardo cherry on the nose was a bit thicker than on the palate, but there are Luxardo cherries there, just slightly watered down. Some really nice raisin notes that we typically get on more vintage, older releases of aged whiskey. Not saying that there are dusty qualities to this, but there are some raisiny qualities that remind me a little bit of a cognac or an Armagnac. Not over the top amounts, not like a tidal wave of raisin, but if it were a kiddie pool, raisins be splashing. Some say they be raising hell in that kiddie pool. Raisin hell, get it? I am killing this review. Also, those notes could see a raisin score. Oh, see, there's too many, that's a double entendre, I think. I have to call Grease to find out. Hold on. I will call Grease to find out.
What's up, everybody? You've reached Grease's phone. Leave me a message. If this is Perry, do not leave a message. You call me more than these people wanting to upgrade my daggum car warranty, okay? Stop calling me.
Never mind. Pretty sure it was a double entendre. Some nice vanilla notes are coming through here. Some warm vanilla for $106.99 at the Costco. I might be getting back in the Ford Maverick, the Maverick, and I might just drive through the canyon all the way to the Costco and see if that stow has mofo in stow for me, because I love this whiskey. This is good. The nose is great, the palate is great, the flavor profile is great, the way that it works through the mouth, the tasting experience is great, the finish is damn good. The only thing lacking here is a bit of proof and a little viscosity. It is a little bit thin, not thin like it's gonna star in the next Wicked film, but a little thin nonetheless. What I have determined is this is a great whiskey and it deserves a great score. An upgrade from the score I gave it back in 2024. Today, the third release of 1924 receives a score of 8.4 8.49, Old Forester 1924. This is a great bourbon. I love it. That's gonna do it for this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. Okay? Just do it for me. Just do it. Hit the thumbs up. If you have access to a mouse or a clicker, just do it. Leave a comment down below. Have you been a fan of 1924? My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on trying something for science. You know what? For science. We may not all be super scientific, like I said earlier. It's not everybody's jam, but for science, let's try whatever the heck one this is. I have no idea if this is a first release or second release. You know what? Doesn't matter. It don't matter. This one. America. Very good. Oh, too aggressive. Oh, that smells good too. Oh, that smells real good. That's good too. That's good too. Scientifically, that's pretty good too. I like that. I like it. I like it, and I don't care who knows it. I'm out of here. Love you guys. Good night. The fuck was that? What did I just do? What just happened? I just sat on, what was? Did that blow the whole thing out of the stool? No. What was that? I have my microphone. I have my glass. There's a glass. What the heck was that? It's like I shot a friggin' projectile. I do not know, but that is concerning.